Think only venomous snakes are dangerous? Think again. While venom often steals the show in the reptile world, there are some non-venomous snakes out there that demand just as much respect, maybe even a healthy dose of fear. Today, we're diving into the world of the most dangerous non-venomous snakes around the globe. These incredible creatures might not pack a venomous punch, but they've got their own bag of tricks that can be just as deadly. Get ready to be amazed, and maybe a little terrified, as we uncover the power and might of these often underestimated reptiles.
Now, we're shifting gears a bit and heading to North America to meet a snake that's often misunderstood, but no less dangerous, the rat snake. These non-venomous serpents are found throughout the United States and parts of Canada, and they play a crucial role in their ecosystems by keeping rodent populations in check. But don't let their helpfulness fool you. Rat snakes are not to be trifled with. While they may not possess the sheer size and power of an anaconda or a python, they more than make up for it with their agility, speed, and surprisingly strong bite. Rat snakes are known for their climbing prowess, and they're often found in trees, barns, and even attics, searching for their favorite prey, rats, mice, and other small rodents. This close proximity to humans can sometimes lead to encounters, and that's where things can get a little dicey. You see, rat snakes are incredibly defensive creatures, and they won't hesitate to stand their ground if they feel threatened. And while their bite might not be venomous, it can still pack a punch. Their sharp teeth are designed for grabbing and holding on to struggling prey, and they can inflict a painful wound that can easily become infected if not properly cleaned.
Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to meet a snake with an attitude as big as its bite, the bull snake. Found throughout the central and western United States, these impressive serpents are often mistaken for rattlesnakes, and for good reason. They've got an arsenal of defensive tactics that would make even the most seasoned snake wrangler think twice. One of the bull snake's most intimidating displays is its ability to mimic a rattlesnake's warning rattle. By vibrating their tails rapidly against dry leaves or other objects, they can produce a hissing sound that's eerily similar to the rattling of a venomous serpent. But the bull snake's bluffing skills don't stop there. They're also known for flattening their heads and necks, taking on a triangular shape that resembles a venomous viper. And if that wasn't enough, they'll even hiss loudly and strike repeatedly, putting on a convincing display of aggression. But here's the thing. Bull snakes are generally non-confrontational, and they'd much rather avoid a fight than risk injury. Their elaborate defensive tactics are simply a way to deter potential predators and avoid becoming someone's lunch.
From the dusty plains, we dive back into the water, this time exploring the murky depths of North America's rivers, lakes, and wetlands. Here we encounter a snake that's often misunderstood and feared, the water snake. These semi-aquatic serpents are found throughout the United States and parts of Canada, and they play a vital role in their ecosystems by controlling populations of fish, frogs, and other aquatic creatures. But just like their terrestrial counterparts, water snakes have a reputation for being aggressive, and they're not afraid to defend themselves if they feel threatened. And let's be honest, when you're dealing with a snake that spends most of its time lurking beneath the surface, it's understandable why people might be a little wary. Water snakes are often mistaken for their venomous cousins, the cottonmouths, and it's not hard to see why. They share similar markings and habitat preferences, and they've even been known to flatten their heads and vibrate their tails when threatened, mimicking the defensive displays of their venomous counterparts. But unlike cottonmouths, water snakes lack venom glands, and their bite, while painful, is not life-threatening. However, their sharp teeth and strong jaws can still inflict a nasty wound that can easily become infected if not properly cleaned.
Get ready to bow down to royalty, folks, because we're about to meet a snake that's earned its regal title, the king snake. Found throughout North and Central America, these non-venomous serpents are known for their impressive hunting skills and their ability to overpower and consume other snakes, including venomous species. Now, you might be wondering how a non-venomous snake can take down a venomous one. Well, king snakes have a few tricks up their scaly sleeves. First, they possess a natural immunity to the venom of many venomous snakes found in their range. This means they can withstand bites that would send other animals running for cover. Second, king snakes are powerful constrictors. and they use their muscular bodies to suffocate their prey, including venomous snakes. They'll often coil around their victims, squeezing tighter with each breath until the struggle ceases. But king snakes aren't just snake specialists. They also feed on a variety of other prey, including rodents, lizards, birds, and even turtle eggs. Their diverse diet and adaptable nature make them one of the most successful predators in their ecosystems.
Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to meet a snake that's got more defensive tactics than a medieval fortress, the gopher snake. Found throughout the western United States and parts of Mexico, these non-venomous serpents are masters of disguise and deception, and they've got a whole arsenal of tricks up their scaly sleeves to deter potential predators. One of the gopher snake's most impressive defensive displays is its ability to mimic a rattlesnake. By vibrating their tails rapidly against dry leaves or other objects, they can produce a hissing sound that's eerily similar to the rattling of a venomous serpent. They'll even flatten their heads and necks, taking on a triangular shape that resembles a venomous viper. But the gopher snake's bluffing skills don't stop there. They're also known for hissing loudly, striking repeatedly, and even musking, releasing a foul-smelling odor from their anal glands to deter attackers. But here's the thing. Despite their impressive defensive repertoire, gopher snakes are generally non-confrontational, and they'd much rather avoid a fight than risk injury. Their elaborate defensive tactics are simply a way to deter potential predators and avoid becoming someone's lunch.
Get ready to be charmed, folks, because we're about to meet a snake that's as beautiful as it is powerful. The corn snake. Found throughout the southeastern United States, these non-venomous serpents are popular pets due to their docile nature, striking patterns, and relatively small size. But don't let their popularity fool you. Corn snakes are still wild animals, and they possess the same instincts and abilities as their wilder counterparts. They're skilled hunters using their keen sense of smell and heat-sensing pits to track down prey, which consists primarily of rodents, lizards, and small birds. Corn snakes are constrictors, meaning they kill their prey by suffocating it with their muscular bodies. They'll often coil around their victims, squeezing tighter with each breath until the struggle ceases. While corn snakes are not considered dangerous to humans, they can still bite if they feel threatened. Their teeth are small and sharp, and while their bite is not venomous, it can still be painful and may require medical attention.
And for our final act, we've got a snake that's a true master of drama, the hognose snake. Found throughout the United States and parts of Canada, these non-venomous serpents are known for their upturned snouts, which they use to burrow in sandy soil. But it's their theatrical defensive displays that really steal the show. When threatened, hognose snakes will often flatten their heads and necks, hiss loudly, and strike repeatedly, putting on a convincing display of aggression. They'll even roll onto their backs and play dead, complete with their tongues hanging out of their mouths. But here's the thing, hognose snakes are all bark and no bite. They rarely bite in self-defense, and their venom, which is used to subdue toads and other small prey, is not considered medically significant to humans. So, while their dramatic antics might seem intimidating, remember that hognose snakes are harmless to humans, and their theatrical displays are simply a way to avoid becoming someone else's lunch.
So there you have it, folks. 10 non-venomous snakes that can still pack a punch. From the constricting power of the anaconda to the theatrical displays of the hognose snake, these incredible creatures remind us that venom isn't the only weapon in the animal kingdom. And as we've journeyed across continents and explored diverse habitats, one thing has become abundantly clear. Respect for wildlife is paramount. Whether it's a venomous viper or a non-venomous constrictor, every creature plays a vital role in its ecosystem. Stay curious and always respect wildlife. Subscribe for more wild adventures.